He knows the power of truth and the power of lies. He knows what happens when people are allowed to whitewash history, erase history, bury history. He knows what the Bible teaches.
Pause.
What?
Can we turn those closed captions off?
Right.
Why he's trying to hit?
incorrect.
Why he trying to act like he a pastor in the black? Is he in the black church
He's
right
in
now?
the black church right now. South Carolina. I'll bet this pissed Tim Scott off.
Why he trying to hit the pastor voice?
So he started saying about whitewashing history in a black church,
and then trying to sound, and then trying to.
Why does it seem?
It's so ungenuine.
And then he
don't
trying
like
to,
him, bro.
He trying to imitate the pastor, the black pastor.
It's like you know when somebody raises his hand, they do it in class. Remember, Miss B, your heels look good today. Shut up. nigga. That's how I'm getting from
He's definitely
kissing
saying
up
this
to the black community.
No, facts. He's
to get
definitely
that vote.
saying things for the target audience.
It's just how he's saying this. How he's saying this is making me more hot.
His cadence of it.
It's just like, nigga, we know you joking.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
One hell of a way to start 2024.
We know you joking, bro.
He's about to lose.
Yeah, he's done.
Power of lie. He knows what happens when people are allowed to whitewash history, erase history, bury history. He knows what the Bible teaches. We shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free.
Sound like I had a
The
dream
truth.
speech.
The truth is under assault in America. As a consequence,
It is.
so is our freedom, our democracy, our very country, because without the truth, there's no light. Without light, there's no path from this darkness.
If you really care about the lives lost here, you should honor the lives lost and call for a ceasefire in Palestine. Ceasefire now! Ceasefire!
Oh wow.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
The black people messed.
Look, people got up and moved away.
Hey, I'll move around too. You. This in Charleston? I'll move around. I heard what happened before at the church. Lord forgive me.
So is he supposed to be giving like a campaign speech or something?
Actually, let's come back to this clip because there's a lot more. He starts talking about civil rights and all this shit.
Oh my god.
But okay, yeah, you know Tim.
Oh, look, Tim hot.
Actually, they did not show his face. That was the actual funny part.
But the truth is under assault in America. As a consequence, so is our freedom, our democracy, our very country, because without the truth, there's no light. Without light, there's no path from this darkness.
If you really care about the lives lost,
Look at his face.
He was messed up.
My AI didn't know what to say to this one.
That's all right. That's all right.
Why does he
That's
seem
all
so
right.
senile?
That's all right.
He don't have the cards up there to tell me what to do.
That black guy looks familiar, like he's been there before.
Bro, ain't this, pause this. Is this the church where everybody got killed at?
I don't believe so.
No,
Is it?
but
It was in Charleston, wasn't it?
It was, but was it this one?
I have no idea.
It looked like the church.
This guy right here looks very familiar.
Looks like Clarence Thomas.
Bro,
Clarence
he looks like he's
Thomas.
been in like a Biden speech before.
Looks like Clarence Thomas
What the heck?
with hair.
Look at his face. He looks so lost, bro. What's going on here?
What is they saying?
For the kids?
Thank you.
I can't tell what they're saying.
Thank you.
No more.
Look, folks, I understand
I can't tell what they're saying.
their passion, and I've been quietly working. With the
like the
Israeli government to get
substitute
them
teacher.
to reduce and significantly get out of Gaza. Using
Yeah,
all
right,
our
buddy. You
tools.
set that shit on fire, buddy.
Hey, this is really funny, bro. I can't really believe this is really life right now, y'all.
Yeah, that is actually insane, man. Let's see if we can get back to where we were.
What were they saying? Call for a cease?
I think so. But what church is this,
Nah,
bro?
it does look familiar, bro, because that guy,
That's
that
Mother
pastor,
Emmanuel.
that pastor has been in a Biden speech for sure before.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm
Looks like-
trying to pull it up.
Looks like the Supreme Court justice.
He does look like him, but he's been in a speech before. 4 more years. That's what they're saying. No way. Hear it.
Why does he look messed up?
You don't know what's going on.
I don't understand either.
Turn the closed captions on. Maybe that'll tell us.
Because I seen them look, they got 4s up.
They were
They're saying
wrong.
4 more
Yeah, it does
years.
sound like that.
So are they cheering with him? But
It
why
does
is he?
sound like 4 more years. It does.
Why does he look so confused?
I know.
Yeah, they're not gonna put it. They don't get it either. It's 4 more. He's so loud. He's on the medicine, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe this shit. We're doomed.
They said 4 more years.
It sounds like call for peace or something. I can't tell.
No.
I understand that.
See, it was only pro-Palestinian people. They already got kicked out. So I think the black people and all those other people was saying 4 more years.
Oh
Definitely.
wow, that's absurd.
You sure?
That's absurd. Bro, what else would they be saying?
It doesn't make, but hold on, let's see. It sounds like that.
Look, folks.
Okay, y'all. This was the church that had the shooting, bro.
Oh, for
This
real?
exact church.
Yeah, it says it right here. I'm tripping.
See, Biden always think he got some funny shit going on up his sleeve.
No, he's right. This is that church.
It makes sense why they would do that there.
Biden thinks he
oh.
always got something up his sleeve. His team thinks they got something, buddy.
Wow.
I don't really like how they chose this as the location.
But
That's,
obviously, we got black people cheering 4 more years in the church. So he is getting some people.
So they so they're gonna use the site where people was killed. Then he gonna use his campaign to race hustle.
To yes, help his political agenda.
You see it.
You saw through it. You saw straight.
They don't see it. They're the problem. Let's let them keep going, man.
Is race hustling.
Let's see how they keep preaching
a
to
lot
the
of
black
innocent
man.
people's death.
Let's see how they
That's
keep
crazy.
preaching.
That's why I was like, that church looks so familiar. I'm
Cause
like,
he not.
No, but I'm telling you, that black guy's familiar. Also, we're gonna pull
Look,
him
folks.
up.
I understand their.
Biden giving him a stipend.
I
already know what's
understand
going
their passion, and I've been quietly working. I've been quietly working with the Israeli government to get them to reduce and significantly get out of Gaza. I'm using all that I can to do that.
on. You started it, buddy. He ain't started, but he lit the
He actually
flame.
did start it.
But I understand the passion. Look, folks, after the civil. Thank you.
Don't realize that. You're a good man.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God! Wow.
Y'all people is confused. I almost said the N-word, but I'm trying to stop saying it.
me
After
too,
the
bro.
Civil War, the defeated Confederates couldn't accept the verdict of the war. They had lost.
Hold on.
So they say
This is the bad part, though.
they embraced what's
Who was they? Who did he say didn't accept the Civil War?
The Confederates.
Okay,
Confederates.
let's go back. But this man, he would not go to New York. He ain't gonna go to Chicago because they hate him right now. He gonna go to a place where the black people can see other
not
black
getting
people
immigrants.
praising him.
Yeah.
And they go, "You a good man.
They're
You
not
ain't
getting-
in New York, in Chicago, lady."
Where they're getting thousands and millions of immigrants by the second.
I really
the
just,
black
I really
community.
just don't see how there's still black people who are openly like thinking this guy is the best option for our country.
Listen,
You
bro.
a good man.
They still
What the
think
hell?
people that's Republicans are
Racist.
evil, are
Yeah.
racist. That's a lot of Confederate people that wear the
Yeah.
Confederate flag. So when you got that
Ideology,
what's that when you see something all the time?
perspective.
Not perspective. It's with an eye, I think.
Interpretation.
There you go. Interpretation of seeing all that all the time, the flags. You thinking people try to burn your house. You know, older people seen a lot more than we have too. So you got to be kind of more lenient.
I
to,
feel like they should be the ones.
I don't
that,
really know if I subscribe to the mindset that just because someone's a Republican or conservative that they're just a racist.
But
I
you gotta
that's-
think about it,
I think
bro.
that's a crazy generalization because imagine if someone said just because you're black you're a gangster, you're a thug. You can't say that.
But
like
hey,
maybe there are conservatives who are racist and there are black people
you gotta
who
think
are,
you gotta
are
think on like
thugs, but that doesn't mean that's everybody.
But a lot of them people are, some of them is not educated people. So when you try to put logic into a lot of things, you can see how a lot of trickery
Yeah,
is.
he can
confusing
get- he can
people.
get the
Man,
dumb
I just
people.
think
And with
this
the
is pretty
identity
crazy.
politics too, like how attacked you will be if you're
No,
a black person and
that's
stand up
very
and
true.
be a Republican. Everybody's gonna grill your ass.
There's a
on
lot
top
of
that.
identity
that,
politics.
with what you said and like not knowing and thinking that
yeah,
everyone's
that.
telling me on Twitter that they are racist over there all the time. I see why they think the way they do.
I saw
Yeah,
on
I
Twitter.
don't blame them.
I saw on
No, I
Twitter.
don't blame them either. I don't blame nobody for thinking the way they do. I just don't think the same.
You know, I don't know, man. Sometimes I just wish people could have the same like awakening I did because I just don't understand how you can just really believe that like you're a victim, they're bad, he's good, just because of this and that. I don't know, man.
And he's gonna put an end
Like-
to white supremacy.
I just don't.
How do you believe that?
I think there's a lot of confusion going on.
right.
All I can say,
Let's
it
listen to
was it's some generations actually went through racism.
For sure.
For sure,
Right
for
there.
sure.
And they would say the racism that we go through today ain't shit
Compared to
So
what
they
they-
fought for a lot of things that we should be grateful for.
But he
For
has
sure.
more racist
Never.
clips and things on the internet than Trump.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
that's not
But
what,
older
that's
people-
not what
Joe
Twitter wanted you to
Biden,
think.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have put in
We did it,
so
Joe.
many black people in jail.
We did it,
But
Joe.
like they have contributed to a lot of the mass incarceration that we're seeing. Both of them have
But see, well, we know this
full
shit.
hands in that.
not everybody knows
so like,
that.
how can we sit here and cry and say the law is unfair to black people
but we
and
know
black
that.
people are wrongfully persecuted, and you think a man who has called for the jailing and persecution of people like you?
He called us
But-
predators.
but-
Like, I don't understand how you think
When?
this
You got-
guy is the
you gotta
best
look- Joe Biden said,
thing
let's put
for
those
black people in
predators in jail.
your
Who's he talking about?
community.
But Brandon,
Black
you
people.
Brandon, you
When?
gotta realize this
Way
too.
back.
yeah.
Okay, had to be.
Brandon, you gotta realize this too.
That's crazy.
A lot of these people, like in these communities, bro, because a lot of black people have like small black communities. A lot of them do. A lot of them don't be on the internet like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They're on the TV. They're looking
Man,
at
the
what we're
TV,
getting.
So when he
the
comes
TV
out
is gonna brainwash
and says
you for
this,
sure.
what he's about to say, then I can
Think
see
about
how
it.
you
We
They
get
sitting there eating that shit up.
bamboozled. All right, let's see
All
what
we
he
can
says.
see is everything. We can get new information every day.
Yeah, we are getting better information for sure. Especially now, X. Shout out Elon.
Shout out Elon. Grandma watch the news every day.
He don't even know how to say,
Look, after the Civil War, the defeated Confederates
This is so
couldn't accept the
I'm
verdict.
sorry, bro. One more
Disingenuous.
pause, but where did that even get to, bro?
See, that's what I don't like though. 'Cause he said, basically said, okay, the Confederates didn't accept the results of the war. Who was he talking about?
He didn't even say that.
no,
Yeah, we
I
haven't
think
got
he's
that.
That's
about
what he
to-
just said.
I think he's
That's
about to
what he just said.
allude.
We just heard it.
I think he's
Well, I
about to
didn't hear
allude to Trump saying that the election was stolen. He's
I
going to
didn't
say
hear
he
that.
can't
It might
accept
be,
defeat.
yeah.
I think that's what he's about to allude to, if I had to guess.
Well, thanks. Look, after the Civil War, the defeated Confederates couldn't accept the verdict of the war. They had lost. So they say they embraced what's known as the lost cause, a self-serving lie that the Civil War is not about slavery, but about states' rights. They've called that the noble cause. That was a lie that had not just a lie, but it had terrible consequences. It brought on Jim Crow. So let me be clear, for those who don't seem to know, slavery was the cause of the Civil War. There's no negotiation about that.
I agree with that one.
We were talking about this the other day.
Now we're living in an era of a second lost cause.
Oh, shit.
Once again, there's some in this country trying to
call
turn
me.
a loss into a lie. A lie which, if allowed to live, will once again bring terrible damage to this country. This time, the lie is about the 2020 election.
Hey,
Election
I knew
what
it.
a call.
I told
What a
you.
call out.
I knew it.
And your power known.
He called that bit out.
Just 2 days
I
ago,
knew it.
we marked the third
That was
anniversary
predictable
of the
as
dark one
fuck.
of the time. The lie
feel like
is
you-
about the 2020 election. The election which you made, your voices heard, and your power known. Just 2 days ago, we marked the third anniversary of the
Somebody
one of
lied.
the darkest days in American history,
Somebody
January the 6th.
The darkest
The day
days
in
in
which
American
insurrectionists
history.
stormed the United States Capitol,
Hell yeah.
trying for the first time in American
What
history.
about that slavery you just mentioned, bud? Pretty sure
He
there's a
said
few
one. He
worse
said
days.
one of the.
There's a lot of them days back there that was worse.
No, he's about to say it. He's about to say it.
And your power known. Just 2 days ago, we marked the third anniversary of one of the darkest days in American history.
Pearl
January
Harbor,
the 6th.
slavery.
The day in which insurrectionists stormed the United States Capitol, trying for the first time in American history to stop the peaceful transfer of power in the country. We all saw with our own eyes the truth of what happened.
Yes, we did.
That violent mob
That bar
was
wasn't
whipped
wrong.
up by lies from a defeated former president, smashing windows, smearing blood on statues,
We saw a cop
ransacking
smash the
offices.
window.
Outside, insurrectionists erected gallows, chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." Inside, they hunted for Nancy Pelosi, chanting, "Where's Nancy?" We saw something on January
did see
6th we'd
that.
never seen before,
Okay,
even
that
during
definitely.
the Civil
Hold
War.
on. One thing about January 6th, okay, this is what I think I need to clear this up. We're not saying that nobody there was tweaking. We're just saying that the police definitely did some entrapment.
Definitely.
Shout out to my boy Vivek. There's definitely people there who were not doing what they're supposed
No, I
to do.
did it's like this actual thing when they had like a little hanging thing. I was fucked up.
Yeah, okay. Them people. If you went in there and you hung nooses and this and that, okay, yeah, buddy. I'm not talking about you.
Can some of y'all
Whatever
explain that
I'm-
one out there? We can't just about a hanging
No,
thing.
we keeping a stack on this channel. If you hung some shit in there or you was looking to harm somebody, then you gotta go to jail.
They hunted for Nancy Pelosi, chanting, "Where's Nancy?" We saw something on January 6th we'd never seen before, even during the Civil War. Insurrectionists waving Confederate flags inside the halls of Congress built by enslaved Americans. A mob attacked and called black officers, black veterans, defending the nation, those vile of racist names. And yet, an extreme movement in America, the MAGA Republicans, led by a defeated president, is trying to steal history now. They tried to steal an election, now they're trying to steal history, telling us that violent mob was, and I quote, a peaceful protest. That insurrection, those insurrectionists were, these are his words, patriots. That there was, quote, a lot of love that day. In fact, the rest of the nation and the world saw a lot of hate and violence. For hours, the defeated former president sat in the private dining room off of the Oval Office and did nothing, absolutely nothing.
You told him to be peaceful,
His
buddy.
actions were among the worst derelictions of duty by any president in American history.
I hate this dude.
An
I
attempt,
actually hate this dude.
Worse than treason, but
an attempt to overturn
No,
a
he's
free
literally
and
on
fair
crack.
election by force and violence.
He don't got no
Let me
pupils.
say what others
him
cannot.
and his son.
We
the
must
crack
reject
brothers.
political violence in America. Always, not sometimes, always. It's never appropriate. The violence of January 6th was an extension of an old playbook from the threats and violence and intimidation. In Atlanta, Georgia, two brave black women, mother and daughter, Ruby
He's a
Freeman,
race hustler.
Shame off,
I love
They
you
had
niggas
their
so
lives
much.
up
Ah,
on
damn
it.
it, I said it.
just doing their jobs, menacing calls, death threats, forcing them to literally flee their homes. Those pushing the big lie have a conspiracy theory among conspiracy theories that outweighs them all. That there's what, but here's the fact. There's where we don't have facts. Their whole theory has no facts.
Fuck me, sound like a robot.
Has no evidence.
This is not tweaking. This sound like a
He needs to reboot.
This sound like a
Challenge
record.
results, 60 losses in courts of America. There's one thing they don't have. They don't have respect for the 81 million people who voted the other way, voted for my candidacy.
81
And
million?
voted.
That's a lot of people.
And the president.
Elon Musk tweeted something crazy today.
How you can mail in your ballot?
No ID.
That's what I did. I mailed it in. No ID.
But that's not the real world. That's not democracy. That's
Huh?
not
They finna go
America.
crazy with the-
In America, we all count.
Pause
In
it,
America, we
Hold on,
witness
hold on.
the
This
suffering
year?
of all
Sorry,
those.
sorry.
Hold on. This year
Hey,
you
they
get
might win again.
No, that was last election.
You know why they might
were
win
able
again?
to mail in.
You know why they might win again?
The immigrant?
They got 3 million new people to mail in a vote with no ID.
I saw somewhere they said there was 12 million
That's
illegal
illegal.
that came in.
Is that illegal?
Do they give a damn?
It said there was 5 million during Obama's
I'ma keep it 100.
8 years. It was 4 million during Trump's 4 and 12 during.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Oh, they dub it.
If they
said,
let-
y'all think we gonna dub?
if they
We just got
let-
12 million new teammates.
I saw that on
If
Twitter.
they let the immigrants really vote and their power actually go up and force in front of people, I'm talking about like you actually see the policies benefit them extremely more and
It
more.
has.
I'm talking about some crazy shit like they.
But
like,
they got free healthcare.
Yeah,
Come
if
on.
they got to vote, there might be a civil war in
What
this
do you mean?
country.
They're gonna
With cotton
vote.
on your forehead.
Well,
If they could vote, there's gonna be a civil war. You know how they should just get, some they citizen card, they gotta just join the military. That's it. All them young men just make them join.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad for our military. Get our
Yeah, I was
numbers
gonna
up.
say, that's all,
They're-
man.
you know that a lot of these.
we gonna need them shit. We gonna need them
that's,
soon.
That's what I'm saying. They doing a lot of war pushing. I'd rather send them to war. They're military age. They're built for it.
says right here.
That's effed up how we be thinking.
I was talking downstairs. I've spent more time in the Bethel AME Church in Wilmington, Delaware, than I have than most people I know, black or white, have spent in that church. Because that's why I started. No, I'm serious. I started a civil rights movement. I used to go to 7:30 mass, and I'd go to 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock service with the Reverend who was then running the church is now the bishop. She's a bishop, and I'm told you're bishop. had been there before in South Africa. That's where he is right now. The point is that I've been blessed to worship here before as well.
So he said he started a civil rights movement.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I've had enough of this
I
guy.
started a civil rights movement, but hey, if your black ass don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You ain't black.
You ain't black, nigga.
You ain't black.
Let's see what Tim Scott said
Stuck in
about
my
him real quick.
vocabulary.
Fear is a common denominator in politics. President Biden's visit to Charleston to stoke fears
was
as
in
his
LC.
numbers are dropping amongst all minority groups is remarkable. But it's also indicative of the fact that people of color, Americans all across this nation, are losing confidence in this president because the economy is volatile.
He's saying some shit today.
Crime is raging. Education for the poorest kids in America seems elusive. And what does President Biden do? Comes to Charleston to stoke fear. Fear. You know what fear really is?
That's what he tried to
It's
do.
false evidence appearing real.
Damn.
America is the greatest nation on the planet. Let's unite.
There you go,
this
Tim.
nation, not divide.
Hey, Tim spitting.
There you go, Tim.
You know,
Tim 40-44.
now I realize why I like Tim. He said 40-44.
We gonna be all dead and
We'll
gone.
be dead.
Tim
We'll
ain't gonna be
fucking
Jesus gonna
cyborg.
been came back and started two new works by then.
Oh, man,
he
Tim,
said two
I don't know
words.
what you gonna get in, brother. But hey, that was a great word, brother.
It was.
That was real.
I can't
agree.
even.
I agree. You don't know how
we,
we
really
feel.
I
enjoyed
wanted to
listening
hear
to
the
that.
whole body thing, but I can't. I literally cannot.
But that's like
No, I
watching the damn.
really was not enjoying listening to Joe Biden try to ramble.
I'm still messed
That's
up. He
monotone
went to
math
the
class.
He went to the church that got shot up.
Yeah, well, that of all
To
And
raise
then
us.
raised the
He
race
said, I'm
up.
gonna get them good with this one.
He went to-
I'm
he
gonna
went
go to
to-
the one where all the innocent people died, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna start I'm gonna get these niggas.
He was definitely
I'ma
trying to
get
ramp
these-
fear into him.
Shit, they
did
basically
it again,
they need
though.
to Jason Aldean his ass then.
Nah.
No, but for real, because Jason Aldean was in front of something that happened bad.
Yeah, but then he was they say his song, he was outside of something where something bad happened and was inciting racial violence.
They said, come in a
Shit.
small town.
I mean,
Yeah,
but Biden
that-
keep talking about white supremacy. He is that basically.
Bro, he's trying to secure the people of color vote.
That's
Like
exactly
Tim
what he's
said,
doing.
he's trying to have
But
false.
he's basically dividing the country. You kind of, you know.
Bro,
Yeah, that was divisive.
and that's why his ass not finna win.
Unless they let them 12 million.
If all I gotta do is this, yep. Shift that bit off. He might win again.
Well, if they cheated, the Republicans need to cheat too.
Hey, y'all know what the Dumb Boys
whoa,
did?
Guys,
The
slow
Dumb
your
Boys did a
roll.
prank,
Send
bro.
him.
Slow
Don't
your
send me.
roll.
See him.
Slow your roll.
Hold on. So so you know somebody cheating.
I said this videos
So
ago.
if you know
If somebody
somebody
else
cheating,
cheating, I'ma cheat too.
I'ma cheat too.
Me personally.
We're supposed to be men of truth. But I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie, at this point,
At this
we
point,
can't
you
become
can be a
men
man of truth and take as many L's as you want
Yeah,
to.
there's gonna be some
Yeah.
dead men.
Unless you ready to fight dirty.
Biden gonna say,
Yeah.
he gonna
Nigga,
come
this
on
is
in.
war.
We gonna look at what he gonna come on the news one
This
day.
war.
Hey y'all, it's finna happen.
Hey, what if he got in the office and he got there? He said, the first thing he swearing, he said, got y'all.
Oh shit. Hey, yeah. He gonna come on the news one day.
He gonna get on there, got him, these nuts.
They just invaded. Yeah, that'll be bad, bro. It'll be fucked up. All right,
shit
guys.
horrible, bro.
Yeah, that was insane.
We'll be
man.
good though. We got Jesus, man. We gonna be
Yeah.
good. He gonna take care of us.
We have to figure out a way to get these people from being so stupid, bro. We out of here.